Good stuff. Yeah, that's how we get it started. Welcome to Harmless Halloween. Continuing on with our game series that we're going to be doing here this month. I'm going to be taking a look at this little game called MediEvil. Thought this would be a really fun one to kind of get things going and give you kind of an idea. Planning on trying to get in doing by the I guess Eastern Daylight Savings Time, trying to do like a little afternoon stream and have some fun with some different kinds of maybe not super scary type jump out of your seat type games, but very Halloween themed. And this MediEvil game is definitely that. It's actually one of the it's an older game from 2000, you know, then. What was it? I was pretty sure I looked at it. I better double check it though before I say for certain. But yeah, it was 2012-ish, maybe even earlier than that. PlayStation 2, I think. There we go. Sony Interactive, yes. Here we go. October 9th of 1998. Damn. Okay, that's a lot longer than I remembered. But it came out on PlayStation 2, if I'm correct. Japan. Okay, so it says North America in 89, Japan in 99, and then it was followed by the sequel MediEvil 2 in 2000, and the PlayStation remake in 2005. MediEvil Resurrection, which is what we're going to be taking a look at, is the PlayStation 4 remake, which is released in 2019 to enhance the graphics experience and gameplay. And that's actually what I picked up. And I remember this coming out back in 2019 because I actually pre-ordered this on the PlayStation. It was one of the first things that I saw, and I was like, oh man, I need to, because this game was a lot of fun. And it's like I said, it's a little more cartoony, and there are definitely, you know, straight up horror elements to it. But for the most part, you'll kind of see it's a little more PG than it is anything else, and it's a really fun game. So I thought this would be a good one to kind of get things underway for this. Need some Halloween because yeah, well, don't watch it. That's kind of what I found. Life is a lot happier when you're watching the streams. At least the stories seem to be a little less retread. Weird. But speaking of retread, yeah, we're gonna take a look at this MediEvil today, and we'll see what else comes up. But like I said, I wanted to I've mentioned this here in the Twitch chat. That I was kind of hoping to do this stream. We'll do like probably a couple hours of this. It's kind of one of those games that I like kind of reach a point where it's sort of a diminishing returns. Like I could keep playing it, but the longer I play it, I get like progressively worse at it. And it's just not one of those games that I kind of pick up and plow through. So what I was thinking is I'm probably going to do a couple. We'll play for a little while. We'll see how it goes and see what you guys think of it. And then probably end the stream. And then I've got another stream that I want to do today. Some more Halloween type stuff. A little bit more rated R though. A little game called Alice, The Madness Continues. And man, it's intense. It is it's another one of those games that I wanted to do for the art stream because it is so beautifully done. In a very macabre Alice in Wonderland story that is dark. And it's a really fun game. It's also a fun game to watch because I've watched quite a few streams of people playing it. And it's just interesting, much like this game, I think is a good game to watch because the environment is so beautifully well done. So that is the plan for the Harmless Halloween afternoon stream here on the Adamus Clue Twitch channel. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll kind of, the opening here does the sort of the backstory, and there's a lot of good story to this. So I'm going to kind of leave it to the game to take care of a lot of that for me. So again, like I said, thanks to everybody for joining me here, and happy Halloween, and enjoy MediEvil.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
first off, hello, and welcome to Xanthius joining us in chat. And to everybody else that's on this. So there's the opening. And like I said, man, for the time, this is definitely pretty a very well thought through start to the game, because it definitely sets the tone for what you're going to be up against, and it also kind of gives you a really good feel for the world that they've created here. Yeah, I think I get it. Is that good? Kind of get the music down a little bit more. Yeah, that's also the other thing. I did get a chance to do a little adjustment on the music, but not much. So yeah, I'll have to kind of adjust it as we go along. But for the most part, yeah, this is very much the style of MediEvil. Now, like I said, this is the 2019 basically like revamp of the game. All graphics upgrades, all kinds of extra stuff. Wow, still overpowering? Okay, I'll just turn it off. Hopefully that takes care of it, yeah? If you're still hearing music, then it's definitely not what I'm planning. That's all. That's all. Yeah, I'm not sure where the music's coming from now. Because I'm showing my audio is dead except for my mic. Okay, well, yeah, if it's too much, you can't hear my voice. I'll bump that up a little bit. Really? Yeah, that's completely off. And you're still hearing the music. Okay, well, I'm not sure where that music's coming from. Yeah, there's no music playing, man. No, I have no game music. There's no output music other than my voice. Okay. Yeah, then I'll just talk with this off and won't talk during the game stuff. Either way, we'll get it going here. But yeah, you can kind of see the art style of it and the other stuff here. And there's still music going. I'm really confused because I don't know where that music is coming from for you. Okay. Yeah, well, there shouldn't be a game track. That's what I'm saying is that all lines are dead. Well, then what I may have to do then, I'll have to shut the stream down and start over again, see if I can find out where this audio is coming from, because I'm not running any audio, and I don't want there to be audio over top of it. That's kind of weird. Okay. Maybe that's it? It's the same. Yeah, the only problem is if I pull the stream up on Twitch, you're going to hear that audio as well. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from then. Okay, well. That might do it. Okay. And, hold on, let's see. No. Does this work? Should hear music now, yes? Cool. And, it's getting quieter? So that now you can hear my voice louder? Or is it, okay, cool. Oh, alright. Yeah, it was the wrong pipeline, then. That must have been what it was. Cool, okay. Awesome. Thank you for the help. That's, super cool. Because, yeah, that would have drove me nuts trying to figure it out later on. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, and then of course we get the racetrack outside today too. So yeah. But yeah. So back to MediEvil. Yeah, I'm glad. I know you're glad. Believe me, I am super glad because yeah, there's definitely like, all right, how is this possible? Because the weird thing is that on the mixing board it was showing all lines dead, so I couldn't figure out where it was going. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Like I said, hooray! We figured out something because that would have been a big thing all week. I've got a couple of really fun PlayStation games like this that I think maybe people haven't seen or saw a long time ago and haven't had a chance to revisit them. So let's turn that down a little. So yeah, I've kind of pulled these up, and I want to do these as like the afternoon stream games. And yeah, I've got Pumpkin Jack is another one kind of like this that we'll do in the afternoons. And then tonight I'm planning on right around 8-9 o'clock-ish Eastern time, planning on getting into a game called Alice: The Madness Returns. That I am yeah, it's very very rated R. It's very good. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad you got this figured out because yeah, this is kind of one of those games that I'll probably be talking throughout a good chunk of it because the voice acting here at the beginning is really good. But if I remember, basically the way that the dialogue works in this game is it's the Charlie Brown adults talking kind of dialogue where it's wah 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 wah. Because you know you're basically you're gonna see here he's not a good public speaker by any means. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. Evil Wizard Daniel Fortescue is the hero that they sing songs of. You know how great and heroic he is. So yeah, that puts us here. We'll start off a new game and kind of go from there. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check. All right, so now that we know that stuff is good, I can leave this like it is. Yeah, we're good. Pretty sure I remember we do want the subtitles on because I remember I do have to set it. Yeah, and this is also the remake of this game, so like the original one didn't have anywhere near the kind of controls that that this has set up on it. But yeah, let's get into it. Thanks again for helping get this thing figured out. I really do appreciate it, and happy Halloween, everybody. I guess the big thing with these games is I have to decide. I have you guys decide whether it's a trick or a treat. So you decide. Enjoy MediEvil. Dan's Crypt, rise and shine. You've got a second chance. Don't blow it. So you kind of get the idea here.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the savior of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Alright, so yeah, there you go. He fell in the first charge, but they still consider him the great hero. It's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, the environments, they redid all of the environments. They updated the graphics and a lot of the audio stuff as well. But yeah, here we go.
You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life. Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles. You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from the dead once again. When your life is low, using this bottle will help you feel a little better. And remember to fill it when you can. When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway. Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential. During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered and bestow you with keen insights that only a disembodied voice could provide.
So yeah, you can kind of get a feel for how this is set up as far as your character inventory goes. Like for example here, they did a kind of a neat sort of thing with this. This was something they added into it. You carry the book around with you, and you can like check the different things that you've learned. And then also they added in all of this other stuff like the narration. I totally forgot that this new version has all this kind of cool narration, so yeah, check this out.
Our bone-headed protagonist, born again into this age of wonders. In life, he was just the worst. A coward, a cheat, a philatelist, or was it a philanderer? I don't recall. But either way, he seems to have woken up different. Perhaps he can redeem himself. Xerox should be more careful where he aims his dark magic.
So yeah, I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, in the resurrecting all of the townfolk for his evil army, he also brought this guy back, whom, as they've kind of pointed out here, has like his kind of own thing going. Here we go. There's another character we've met, but haven't actually seen yet, but yeah, they put it in here.
Morton was so happy when Dan died. Surely he initially had a lot of housework to do, but now he's got the place to himself and just how he likes it. Of course, Dan coming back to life was a bit of a shock, but Morton will do anything he can to keep his home buddy safe and get him back to the earthy darkness as quickly as possible.
So yeah, you might not have caught that, but Morton was hanging out in his eye socket when Dan woke up, and is going to actually be a pretty important character for Dan going along. We also have the gargoyles. There we go.
Can you imagine how boring it would be to be a sentient being, wise even, and be stuck permanently to a brick wall? No wonder these guys are grumpy. They pass time by eavesdropping, gossiping, and bad-mouthing any bizarre-looking adventurers that might pass by.
There we go. So yeah, you can also kind of get an idea of the kind of, like I said, the sense of humor of this. So we'll have lots of other kind of cool things. Let's do the bosses page.
It is said that Xerox's preoccupation with necromancy stems from an obsession to resurrect his childhood puppy. Let's just reflect for a moment. Isn't that just tragic? All this poor troubled soul has ever wanted is to command the forces of darkness, enslave mankind, and play ball one last time with dear old Mr. Snuffy.
All right, there's definitely some Mr. Snuffy hate going on there, but yeah, so kind of cool. We'll go through and take a look at more of the Book of Gallowmere as it fills out. But yeah, you can kind of see the items over on the right-hand side here on the top. Kind of shows you where that's at. So he's got the armor, super armor, worth its weight in gold, and weak against arrows for the helmet. Which is obviously kind of a little bit of a joke. That's how he bid it. Then the less protective plate mail, more dinner plate than actual plate mail, and the throwing daggers, which we just picked up, and about to grab the sword. But yeah, you can switch between the two. Let's sword now. Which is special. So you got basic attack, kind of advanced attack, and then supercharged attack. And then obviously the other weapon as well. So you basically have 2 weapons loadout, and then you can kind of switch them around. And we'll see here.
Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance.
Alright, same thing. I do remember the camera being a little wonky in tight spaces, but you kind of see a good chunk of the game is outdoorsy and going to be doing a lot of this. Alright. Head out.
Track down Xerok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Pretty straightforward. Did one of those pesky... Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna have any time to read this stuff. Alright, so here's the basic start map. This is where we kind of get going. And you can kind of see basically how it works. You don't really have much of a choice as far as moving around. It's just zone to zone. And then these are platformer type zones. Remember, this is also like early 3D environmental stuff that they were working with. So, like I said, it's a little clunky. The upgrade in this made a huge difference as far as how it pretty much runs. But yeah, there's pretty cool. We'll start off here in the graveyard, which is obviously where you come out of your little thing. This is neat. I love the environment look. There's a lot of fun in these. There's the hand. Her little helper. And then we also have the little firefly that follows you around, and it's actually your targeting mechanism. You'll see when I use this, the throwing weapons. You basically set your target using that, like that.
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body. Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation. Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Gallowmere. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting. Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set. The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
Again, like I said, I really love the environmental stuff.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The Master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
gonna head back this way because you can kind of see that you can actually clear a map but not get all of the items in it, and they do a really nice job of creating like these little environmental puzzles that you can kind of use to get to different places. This was one of them here. Maybe not. A couple of them that you kind of find a little hidden spot. Yeah. Like here. Go along this edge. Get over here and into this area. You can't get to any other way. That was it. That one, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, you can see up on the top left there, the chalice is at 100%. So you have to get the chalice out of here, and then one of the mechanics is... There we go. The little clue about the angel's gaze. You can use that to open gates that you can't normally get through. That's why we want to turn it this way, because it opens this gate. Oh, you can destroy all of them. Yeah. Like doing a little vandalism. Ooh. Alright. So yeah, you can take a look up at the life bar on the top left there, and you'll see now that I have 2 of these potions that I can pop off and use. At basically heals up a little bit of the health bar. So like you kind of see, it's the traditional. You get a whole bunch of them, and they get larger and can heal you for more as you move along in the story. But yes, that's what I thought. Some of these, well, I guess that isn't a thing. And then I think they have hidden things in these. I don't remember exactly. They are kind of fun to destroy. Alright, so that takes care of that. That goes that way. That's the exit at the entrance. And this is where we came in. Bunch of the hands all over the place now. When we read, right?
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
What was that clue? So yeah, they're talking about the Hall of Heroes here. This is kind of a neat.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
So yeah, this was the vendor that I think they'd mentioned earlier there. You can basically come here and buy, well, in this case, the ranged weapons. Just hold off on it. I love the music. They did such a nice job with it.
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance.
Where's the future you? I do like character design. So yeah, this is basically where you do your item upgrades or get new weapons in this case, like here.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Regain the crossbow. Oh yeah. Oh. Yep. And then you can kind of see here.
Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid.
Simple enough. You got at least these upgrades in here. And you basically get access to this by completing the level. And in this case, collecting this little chalice here, which is, you fill the chalice up with the souls of the departed. You know. There we go. There we go. Cemetery Hill. That's where we go next. Thanks again for watching the Harmless Halloween streams here. You guys are enjoying MediEvil. Like I said, it's taking a little bit. The camera's a little, still a little but I'm getting a little bit better with it. Yeah, it's a pretty neat little game. I mean, like I said, and also for 1998 was originally when the concept of this. Now, like I said, it looked way different than this, but still solid game ideas.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting. Of great archaeological interest. Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I actually had that unlocked. The super armor. Basically, I think this was for like the pre-order, is that you got the armor to start the game off. Yeah, cool. Oop. No, that's the one. There we go. Let's start it with what we normally have. Why does he not have his helmet on? Right? There it is. Okay. Good. Something in the fire. Okay. Can't use this for that. We need another weapon. I guess it's not in here. Let me get over there. He doesn't have it. Ah, that's right. Damn it. Alright. I forgot how these jump puzzles work in this. Okay. But yeah, it kind of gives you an idea of what the setup on it is. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. I'll get this little section right here. And remember, the next level is going to really get the start to it.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Of great archaeological interest. Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures with...
really. Thank you. Well, it wasn't pretty, but there we go. Daniel's back on the track.
The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in the exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards.
Good advice. The nice thing is that you can always come back, and for the boulders you have to have, well, the hammer is what you need, which we don't have at this point. But yeah, there's definitely replay on these zones. So there's the mausoleum. The master of the Hilltop Mausoleum is dying to meet you. Don't keep him waiting. He's got a heart of glass. So this is the thing that you had to beat in order to get the door open at the very beginning that we saw with the kind of cool gargoyle head on it. Hello. Hang on. There we go.
You are entering a house of pain. Rumors abound of evil doings in the secret catacombs below this very hall. Watch out for sticky-fingered imps. These thieves will strip you down to your armored undies. Rumor has it they fence their stolen wares with the merchant gargoyles. The stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul lies preserved inside a frozen glass heart. Shrouded in a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum, you will find this pre-frozen menace. The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair over and over.
Woohoo! A painful demise. That's the trophy you want to take home, right? Whew. Again. Breaching through it. We get the skull key. This is what we saved this guy for. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're good on everything else. I'm gonna save the cash. Let's replay this. I think we still have some durability left on the club. I forgot that the club does wear out, and that's kind of the trick to using that. But last I looked, we had like 9% on it, so it should be enough to take out this boulder and get access to the fine loot inside. Alright. Yeah, okay, we can skip those. I don't know if you caught that with the imps too, but the imps will steal your stuff. The other thing I forgot is that you can also do this. You can use your arm as the primary weapon. So you pull it off and you don't have a shield, but you bash people with your arm. The achievement for that is mostly armless. He definitely had a weird sense of humor with some of this stuff. Is there a super attack for that? No. It's a regular attack. You don't have a power attack. No, it's just the arm. Yeah, you just pull it off there. But yeah, when you do that though, it does remove your shield, which I'm not using the shield as much. I should be blocking with it and charging in with it like that, but yeah, I tend to forget to do that. Alright, let's see, do I still have, yeah, I still have the club. It's got 8%, so that's not too bad. But yeah, the other cool thing you can do, there we go. Alright. As you can see, you can always go back and like claim more gold if you need it, but
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once, unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
yeah, like I said, there's definitely a very dark sense of humor at work in this. Oops, we need to switch that out. It's at 1%. Yeah, we're not gonna have that for long. We'll find another one here soon. Or get the hammer. There we go. A little bit more. I forgot, like, the camera lets you sometimes kind of use it, but a lot of the time you have to let it decide what camera angle you're going to be at, and then work your character around that. This looks promising. We can get these open. Might be something we need something else for. Ugh, need to waste it, but try it. Nope. No, that was it. Oh, broke. Alright. Come back to that, I guess. We need the club. You can see that it's broken and there's a door behind it. So yeah, this is like a whole secret area here that we come back and we get some more equipment. Good to know, but unfortunately we lost the club. I think we have to get to the top of the hill to get the club back. Not sure if it always drops there, or if it's like loot once, but I know that the hammer is actually the other one we want. Yeah, we can always come back to it. Once again, thanks for joining me for Harmless Halloween. I'm gonna be trying to do a bunch of this stuff. I think I have to get back to the map the other way. Hold on, give me this. No. Let me go back. Can I exit? No. Okay. We're gonna do that. Let's do that.
Some obstructions can be
Yeah. That's right. I don't think we get the chalice here either. I'm guessing the chalice is probably in this back area here that we can't get to yet. Get stuck up on the jumping puzzle. More coffee. Once again, thanks, like I said, for joining me for these streams. I'm going to try to do as many of these like Halloween type games as possible here over until, well, Halloween. And like I said, later on tonight, I'm planning on doing Alice, the Madness Returns, which there'll be a lot of starting over again. It definitely has some rough moments in it, but like I said, I love the art style in it. Much like this one. Alright, we've heard your evil guy spiel. A little bit better with this. Alright. We got that opened. Probably go grab this vial. Not do the big explosion thing. That doesn't seem to be benefiting anybody. Man, I knew it. I knew as soon as I decided to go, it was gonna all come apart like that. Ugh. We're getting there. Alright. Okay. Since I thought we don't have to keep doing it. That's fun. I'm just gonna straight up do that. Actually, I think it's just for the club, so really we don't even need to mess with this. But at this point, we might as well give it one more wheel. There we go. That's what I was trying to get. Yeah, that's great. I don't want to go that way. That's amazing.
We have failed the master.
Yeah.
We give our lives.
Heal up. Yeah, we burned up that whole well. And yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Hey!
The adventure would be one.
Yes. It's not up here. Okay, we'll get us out of the map. And we got that thing open, so yeah. Alright, learned a lesson. We learned stuff. Cleared that, cleared this. Need to get the club back. For that. Oh, over here. Got one. There you go. Prodigal skeleton returns. You must now make your way to the land of the living, but beware the graveyard guardians. They have a thing for burying bones. Whoops. Well, that's not good. Oh, you're not in good shape. I know, Dan. We need to start the level over. See if we can learn something now. Nope. We learned that that's a bad camera angle location. Okay. There we go. All right. Deal with this first. Remember, we want to get as many of the kills in as we can, because that's what brings up the challenge. Oh, I see what they do. Until we find another fountain, this is going to be a problem. Come through. Hi, pardon me, coming through, need to find a fountain. Don't need that, thank you. Close the path. Maybe one over there. Okay. We may have to go back to that opening level and just recharge the health. Or not get pushed over the edge and into the water. I think we'll go with that one. Wow. Those dudes do a lot of damage. that up. There's definitely a way to deal with these dudes. Apparently it doesn't target it. Actually physically hit it. Yeah, we're gonna have to recharge. Those dudes are brutal. Looks like they just, when they plow into you, they just keep hitting you. I seem to remember that being a big issue with these guys. It's okay. Okay, let's see how far we can get with this. Okay, a little better. angel. And we need to get over there, so... Okay, another one of these ledge things. If you haven't got it, this is the same graveyard map that we started with. We're just doing it backwards. There we go. Thank you. Come on, keep going. There we go. Almost full. Nice. That's definitely going to be helpful. Okay, we got that shield equipped. Our primary. I like this as the secondary so far. Did you catch the description of the crossbow? Is you can poke an eye out with that thing. Daggers throw away. Club can take some heat. Nearly blunt, wing it hard. That's the sword that we got. And and the arm is handy when disarmed. The shield, this new one here, penultimate protection. That's the silver shield. Like I said, the Dan's helmet thing, weak against arrows and everything else. Yeah, I'm not using the gold armor. There's the skeleton key of grave importance. The music to your fears, we gotta give that to the music player. And we've got this now.
The mightiest heroes of Gallowmere are awarded a place in the Hall of Heroes. It's an exclusive club with access paid for by only the greatest of deeds. Who runs the place? We don't know. How do the heroes pass the time for all eternity? We don't know. But trust me, these heroes are the best of the best, and they deserve every moment of whatever it is they do up there.
Who runs Bartertown? The merchant gargoyles.
Even in medieval times, there were vending machines designed to part a foolish hero from his gold. Clever customers may qualify for a discount. Just don't ask the merchant how he acquires his wares.
Yeah, which if you didn't catch that, the imps, when they steal your equipment, they'll run around with it for a little bit, but they'll eventually run away and disappear. And then you have to go back to the merchant gargoyles and buy your equipment back from them. I dig the character design on Mr. Organ.
The imps of the Hilltop Mausoleum grew tired of the Phantom's incessant practice sessions and hid his sheet music away. Like most impish plans, this one backfired. The Phantom continues to bang the keys, but sorely lacks improvisational skills. These guys were fashionably undead before it was fashionable to be undead. Your brain may have long since rotted, but that won't stop them from eating it. Just a few chops should do them in. Be careful not to miss. Oh, that would be embarrassing. These guys were fashionably undead.
Oh. Older gargoyles, that's what we wanted.
These guardian gargoyles aren't much for conversation, and don't ask to hear their singing voice, unless you're into rock and roll. Ba-doom-tsh.
The talk of the town. The headless zombies.
Have you ever had one of those days where you leave the house full of breezy purpose, only to realize that you've left something really important at home? Well, that's how these guys feel all the time.
And the imp. Ooh, this is a big one for the imps. They are pretty big characters in this. Alright.
Back in King Peregrine's day, imps were often kept as household servants. Sadly, those were cruel times, and many imps were treated very poorly by their masters. Really, it was no surprise when these cunning little creatures formed a secret alliance with Xerox. On the morning of the Battle of Gallowmere, every last one of King Peregrine's men awoke to find his house imp gone, and along with them every last undergarment in the kingdom. Never before had an army's charge been so devastatingly broken before battle had even begun.
The imp stole the underwear. The underpants gnomes. Stained glass demon. This was cool. I like how this character looked.
I always thought it was a bad idea when they put a demon on their stained glass window. Isn't that a little odd for a holy place? I said. What if a passing sorcerer brings it to life using arcane magic? I said. But did they listen? Yes, he might have a glass jaw, but if you think shattering his dark heart is going to be easy, oh, you'd better think again.
It was a lot of dodging. But yeah, that's all of the entries. Like I said, it's the writing is so good. Let's see, can I? That does nothing here. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we get daggers, we get all the other stuff. The club's at 8%. Wow, it must only come at 10%. That's okay. Alright, so door it is, right? Did we do, oh wait. Can we do this? How do I get over there? Might be through that. Definitely has a, you can tell, yeah, they've definitely guarded against that jump. Do I have to, I wonder, yeah. Okay. The important thing is profit is ensued. Oh no. Pretty sure that's death. Trophy earned, a shocking lack of respect. Hello. 85%. We got everything over on that side, so. I don't need that right this second. What did you say?
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this new ability. You will never know why you left the grave without it.
Like an odd spot. I think I can do a cross jump, and he doesn't have like a grappling ability. Okay, that's safe. That doesn't look safe. Yeah, that's not safe. Okay. Camera. Wow. Okay, that was kind of a rough angle there. Can I plug these? I need a few. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, well. So. Makes sense that it would be in here. Grab this anyways. Alright, so... if I need... a weapon. This looks like a... there's a teleporter over here. I can't figure out how to get to it. Through another level. Okay, well, let's go back this way. See if we missed any of our fun friends. That's what I was looking for. Right. We got the good beginning, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Is that right? Oh, there we go. Yep. That's it. Off the edge. Push it the other way? I guess not. sure on that one. Shield, maybe. Still didn't have all of the entire... yeah. I thought I saw one run off that way. There's an idea. Alright.
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this new ability. You will never know why you left the grave without it.
Let's see here. Yeah, these just that heavy damage. See if that helps. Yep. Okay. First, camera's now backwards. $97. There. That's what we want. No, that's only a dude. Okay. camera doesn't even work. No way to see over there, so... Oops. Too close. Turn it. So... Get it in through another way? Alright, well, full health. I hate to use the armor, but we don't even know what we're fighting, really. So. And it did some damage to it, but man, that was tough. Oh, I just pressed that button. But I think I got the mechanic for it. Unfortunately, I think you'd have to keep doing the whole level over. Which, I don't know if I'm up for that right now. Which is okay, because we are coming in at almost about the 3 hours that I was shooting for on this. Yeah. Plus, I also think there's some other stuff that we can loot now that would probably be more useful in that fight. Just real quick. This it? Yeah. I hate to do this one again, but let's do it one more time and see if we can get into some of the secret areas here, which might help us with that, because ouch, those dudes hit hard. Alright, yeah. Nothing. Uh, 100%. Nice. Okay.
The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many, and it will break.
All right. Wonder. Nope. Oh, that one. Wasn't much help.
A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer, yet they are a reclusive people and have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request of the adventurer before any such help is given. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is a good indication that a witch can be called upon.
Alright. I knew there was some kind of way to light that, but I think I did it wrong. You had to hold down the other trigger, but it worked. Alright, so we get the Witch Talisman. Probably be better to do this. That was everything in there. We get the chalice, so we just need to finish the level at this point. Anything new to say? Nope. Same thing. Let's see. Where else we've seen a witch? Talisman. Anything here? Is there one over here? No. Same thing. Right there. Alright. You know what? We can do this differently this time. That's about what I'd kind of figured at this point, and yeah, that puts us at 3 hours, which is good. Witches. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me for more of doing this stuff here. Playing around with the MediEvil game, and like I said, it wasn't really planning on plowing through a whole bunch of it. I know that previously when I did it, it can get kind of frustrating sometimes. So I thought it would be good to kind of build in little breaks here as we go along. Currently have it's about 4-ish in the Eastern time zone right now. What we'll do is take about take a couple of hours here, and then shoot for starting up the second stream here, which is going to be this disturbing little thing. Here, let me get it set. Yeah, it's a kind of a neat little game. Let's see. I suppose I could just put it in there. Yeah, why not? Perfect. There we go. It's Alice, The Madness Returns. We'll be taking a look at that and playing around with that as well. And again, this is kind of similar to this game where you can play it for a little while and then you'll start to run into these like little block spots where it's like, okay, what am I missing here? And instead of getting frustrated and turning it into a much more irritating thing, we're going to just kind of play along with it until we reach that point, and then we'll pick up the stream again later on. But I've got a couple of games like this. This particular one right here, the Alice game, will be quite a bit of fun. I really enjoy the art style of it, and it is a creepy game. I will warn you about that. And then I also have this game that will be coming up as well, called Pumpkin Jack. And we'll be starting that one up probably a little bit later. It's very similar to what you're seeing here with the MediEvil. Same kind of a jumping puzzle type thing with different maps. Although that one doesn't appear to be quite as in-depth as like this one is, as far as going back to and repeating maps and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of the plan with a couple of these afternoon streams is we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of stuff, and then like I said, we're going to follow it up tonight with a little bit more, like I said, a little bit more rated R type game here. Because it is 100% a slasher game, which is kind of interesting in the way that they put it. And like I said, the art style in it is really something to behold. So looking forward to swapping it up and doing that a little bit later on. Probably going to start that, I'm thinking about 8 Eastern Standard Time. We'll shoot for starting up some more Harmless Halloween with Alice, Madness Returns. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining me here and doing the Harmless Halloween stuff that we got going. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to getting into some more of these games and doing some more of the stuff. But in the meantime, have a great afternoon. Morning or evening, whatever it may be in your reality, and we'll catch you back here in about 4 hours for some more streaming. So have a great afternoon, and catch you later.